Hello, everyone, and welcome to the High Stakes Fantasy Network YouTube channel and my Twitter account. Tonight we have another Rotowire Online Championship live stream. I'm your host, Greg Ambrosius, and our guest tonight is the Beat, Zack Waxman League. Zack, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to
the time,
draft.
Right?
Yeah, we should be together, right? People are probably astonished that you and I are on the podcast together.
No, this is long overdue. Not the Beat Zack Waxman, the me and you.
Yeah. No, it should be. It is overdue. And we talked out in Las Vegas, and everything's cool. And now let's get you going in football. I know you're knee deep in baseball. First of all, how's baseball treating you?
Baseball is so far so good, but it's going to be a long 7 weeks or 8 weeks to end the season because some of the good teams could be fading, and there's a lot to be shaken up in the last couple weeks.
Well, you're leading the Gladiator overall, which is a good one. You're leading the best ball, I believe. Overall.
That's been a lot of work. Leading that Gladiator. A lot of
drafts way back when. But hey, you take a national championship in anything, wouldn't you? I mean, I know anybody would. So you're beating in that one. It's like 1,900 and some teams. So it's no small.
I'm like 10% of them.
But they're good. They're good.
50 of them.
All right, so your Fab leagues, you got some work to do yet. You said you're a little low on Fab, right?
I'm low on Fab. I don't. You can't take it with you. So it's going to be a grind the last couple of weeks, but we'll see what happens.
All right, you have the one pick in this one. I don't assume you even set your KDS because you're not in football mode. Was 1 through 12?
I actually did not want. I did not want the first pick, but I did. But I didn't set my KDS. Yeah. So because I guess the team got registered to a different account and then Tom had to change it. But anyways, doesn't matter. I'll be, like I said, once it hits your lips, you can't stop. I'm like Frank the Tank with these drafts. You know how to reel me in. So I figure I'll be doing multiple of these. So sure, I'll take the first pick this time and I'll take Chase. And because who knows if I'm going to get the first pick again, even though I always do.
Right. Absolutely. All right. So you haven't had a lot of prep is what you're telling me, right? For football.
No, I haven't had a lot of prep. I prepped within the last 3 days, and I'm not as prepped as I'd like to be, but I'm not gonna make a fool of myself here. Hopefully. There
you go. You're right, Henry. A lot of people don't set their KDS, especially these early ones, and some of the live streams. People just this early in the year, I actually think a lot of people are willing to see where they land because they're prepping for any spot, and then later on is when they're going to get going here. So. All right, we got a minute to draft. We got another one drafter who's going to jump on here. Will's in the studio here. Let's get him on there. Will, Miles, welcome to the live stream once again. How you doing?
Good, Greg. How are you?
Good. You're here with Zack Waxman. Say hi to Zack.
Well. Hey, Zack. How are you?
Not bad.
So Will, he won the $250,000 2 years ago. He was still in his 20s. You're not in your 20s anymore, although you look young. So, what should a guy who wins $250,000 at the age of 29 do with it, Zack?
You're asking me?
Yep.
I would say you should invest it into more fantasy football leagues.
There you go. See, I knew that was going to be the response.
Well, actually, not. I'm joking. I'm joking that would be foolish. I would invest it in fantasy baseball leagues.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, Zack, I can tell you I did certainly do that. I conservatively did it. But a little fun tidbit, this is actually the day I won didn't win the national title. This is when I drafted a national title.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. All right, sounds good. Will, what do you have for the pick?
For my pick or Zack?
Yours.
I'm looking at two guys.
What number do you have? What number do you have?
Sorry, I have four.
You have four. Okay. So you have 1 and 4. We're going to see if we can get one more guy in the studio here. Dave's not quite connected, but no, it should be some good fun. So here we are. Everyone should know this is called the Rotowire Online Championship, $350 entry fee, 12 teams, 20 rounds, third round reversal. What does that mean? 1 to 12 in round 1, 12 to 1 in round 2, then 12 to 1 in round 3. So even though Zach's got the first pick in the first round, the last thing he needs is the first pick in the third round, right? He's already got an edge in round 1. So that's why we do third round reversal. Then it's all serpentine after that, starting in round 4, 1 to 12, 12 to 1, all the way through. So good stuff there. Okay. So pretty chalk. Chase. I mean, Zach, just thoughts on Chase. he is the consensus number one this year.
Yeah, I think if you're going to do a bunch of these drafts, how can you pass on him at 1? Because you're not going to get him in any of the other slots. So if I do another draft, I get the second or third pick. I want to mix it up. I'm not going to get Chase, so might as well take him.
Yeah,
I didn't want the first pick. I wanted to get. I'd like to get a running back here because I don't like any of the running backs that come wrapping around into the 2-3 area. So I think it's advantageous to get a running back early in round 1, but I'm not going to do it at the 1.1. So it's I wouldn't have set my KDS like this.
Yep. So, Will, that's exactly what you're thinking, right? I mean, you take Barkley at the 4th pick. You know what it's like. It is good to have the running back right away because it makes it a lot easier in the next couple of rounds.
Absolutely. And as Zach alluded to, these running backs do diminish, especially in these early rounds. So you got to have at least one, in my opinion, to be a competitive this year. That's what I'm projecting. So I'll take Mr. Saquon again. The other thought was CD, but I want to just differentiate.
Yep, absolutely. All right. And McCaffrey's been moving on up. So we got Jefferson at 5, Lamb at 6, and then McCaffrey at 7. I mean, in the last 2 weeks, he's gone from like 13, 14, 12, 11. Now he consistently has been going at number 7 in this last week. So, I mean, thoughts on that, Will? You've seen an awful lot of drafts. I mean, you got to admit, right? He's going 7 in an awful lot of recent drafts this weekend.
Absolutely, Greg. And the earliest I've seen him was actually a draft I had this past weekend, and he went at 5.
You're right. Yep.
And I was shaking my head, but a healthy CMC could definitely be in the top 2, in my opinion, when healthy. So
yeah, absolutely. Right. But he went as high as 5. He's gone as low as 20 in the last 2 weeks in the Rotowire Online Championship. But again, his ADP is right around 9 in the last couple of weeks. So we're seeing a lot more of that. Genty goes at 9. We got Malik Neighbors. I'm on Ross St. Brown at 10. Just kind of interesting because I mentioned on the Rotowire show on SiriusXM on Monday that he's actually been falling of these running backs being pushed up. ASB has really been falling to about 14, 15. So interesting they went at 10, but you can't go wrong here. A lot of things that we've been seeing, Zach, on the back end here is either 11 or 12 seems to go like 3 wide receivers. It's just too good to pass up back here, and then that first pick around 3. Your thoughts on the back end of the draft? I know you're still doing your work research and stuff, but what do you think of that back end of the draft this year?
I like it better. Even when you get into round 3 and 4, even I think
right.
I like it. I like the values better in the back half. I want to be in the back half of the drafts because you can see you can be flexible. You have the option of good running backs and receivers, both whatever way you want to go. And I think it's unfortunately sort of dries up where it comes back to Will. I think you see a big gap about the middle of round 1. You start to see it drop off to players that you're not as excited about.
Yeah, I don't know, Will. You've been setting your KDS, but we've had the live stream several times, and guys are saying they want to be from 7 back. In fact, coming back 12, 11, 10, 9 because they see top 18. They're pretty strong right there, right? Your thoughts the same?
My thoughts are the same. Actually, Greg, I have it almost top 16.
Yeah.
And if it goes the next pick, as I think it's about to go here. Yep, there you go. See, I think that's continuously I'm not giving you a ballpark percentage. 85% of the time, it's that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Team 11 starts out with 2 wide receivers. Again, we've been talking about this. It does seem like the guys in the back, and I actually don't know who the owners are. I didn't look at the list before I came on, but this seems like either Team 11 or Team 12 seems to go with 3 wide receivers in a row, and then continue after that. Maybe running back, maybe a tight end, depends. But it's kind of fun on the back end here.
What I'm guessing is kind of bad about the first pick is I think the wide receivers are a good value. So around the wrap here and not the running back. So I might I hate leaving without running backs, but I don't think I'm going to grab any running backs in the first 3 rounds or in the first.
Yeah. And a lot of that has changed in recent weeks, and Will knows that as well. But, I mean, there was a time when Josh Jacobs was going in the 3rd round, started the 3rd round. That ain't happening anymore. Chase Brown, again, was coming to Team 1. There he goes. He's not coming anymore. In fact, the live stream we did with Gecko, he went Chase Brown, and then Burrow. And I think he was one of the first ones. Now that's kind of common. So pretty interesting there. But yeah, Chase Brown isn't coming back to Team 1 anymore. And that was happening an awful lot before. So Team 7 starts out with 2 running backs, McCaffrey and Chase Brown. So interesting start there, saying, hey, I'm going to take the top running backs if I can get them, and then I'll worry about the wide receivers later, which it's a very deep wide receiver group, not as deep with the top running backs. We have 5 running backs go in the first round. We got 3 already here. I mean, there's a very good chance you'll have 11 or 12 running backs.
There's your boy.
There he goes. See, he was going like 26, 27. Maybe that was a month ago. I'm dating myself. But, yeah, he was going the 3rd round. And then all of a sudden towards the end of the 2nd round, and not anymore. So 9 running backs off the board right now. We haven't seen any other things, no tight ends at this point. We have been seeing tight ends in the 2nd round, so we'll see if that happens here tonight. But there's certainly one that's been going.
When's the last time McCaffrey scored a touchdown?
I don't know. When was
Will
it?
Was Will still in his 20s?
Yes.
Huh, okay. So it seems like a good pick, right?
Well, again, we all know what the upside was. A year ago at this time, he was the consensus #1 pick. So,
hey, everyone was scared of DeGrom this year in baseball, and look how that turned out.
Yep. There goes our first quarterback, Josh Allen.
I didn't anticipate that.
You did not anticipate that, right?
No, sir.
Yes. All right. Well, what are we thinking here?
Well, Greg, there's 2 guys that come to mind, and it's 2 guys that I have not picked in the OLC yet. Darn it. I want to have one. I had a plan in mind. It's fine. I'll revert from it. It is what it is. I just don't want to miss out on this guy.
Okay, there you go. There's nothing wrong. He's been going the 2nd round, most drafts. So
doesn't make it out of the 2nd round usually.
No. We did a live stream last week where he went the 3rd round. Maybe that was Gladiator, but yeah, no, he doesn't get out there very much. Would you have thought of him, Zach, at 1?
Who, Bowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have taken him there.
Yep.
Like it's way past ADP, and you're doing what? How many of these things are you doing? So of course.
Yep. All right, so we got 11 running backs off the board right now, and you are on the clock. Team 2
I'm looking
doubles
here.
up on running back.
Well, I said I wasn't going to take a running back, but I was clearly pulling a gecko and lying because I will. All right, Bucky or Kyron. That's going to be. I'll just be a sheep to the ADP. Take Bucky.
There you go. Good upside. All right, now you got to wait 12 picks. So if we had just straight serpentine, you'd really be in a good advantage there. You could have taken them both. All right, so that's 3rd round reverse. We go back to team 12, and 12 is on the clock and takes Trey McBride. So 2 tight ends in the first 25 picks. McBride does go pretty often after Bowers. I mean, we talk about in the auction league, Bowers has gone for 36. He went 32, I think, on Sunday night. Trey McBride goes for about 26. So they're a little closer here in drafts than they are in auctions.
There's a hot name that just got picked after him.
Yep, Hampton. So here's what I said on SiriusXM on Monday. I said, if he had scored on that touchdown in the Hall of Fame game, right, instead of get tripped up, he only had 2 carries. Let's say he scores on that 2nd one, gets around the corner and scores. I think he moves up well into the 2nd round. Instead, now he's like, yeah, he's a pretty good back. I saw a little bit there, but I think if he would have scored on Thursday night, it would have been a different story. What do you think?
Was there already a game that was played?
Yes.
Hall of Fame game.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you don't know what I'm talking about. Will, what do you think? If he scores on that play, what do you think?
He's at the 1-2 turn.
See, that's what I mean. I mean, he looked good. He got around the corner, and that guy just toe tapped him a little bit, and he fell down. I was like, oh, that wasn't too special. But
So should I have taken
around,
Hampton instead of Bucky Irving?
Irving's going ahead of Hampton. Hampton's got some helium under him. I mean, he wasn't going this high earlier, but we know Harbaugh is going to run the ball, right? He's going to run the ball a lot. And Najee Harris, he might not be
Najee Harris. He's like Ray Charles right now.
It's possible. So there you go. So at least you're staying up on the news. So I think you did well with Irving there. So
Thanks.
But yes, Hampton is moving on up. But I agree with you, Will. I think he would have moved up higher had he scored a touchdown there. That was just my 2 cents. Garrett Wilson falling into the 3rd round. Pretty nice.
Team 9, I don't want to dox his name. He's taking his sweet time. My God, this is a live stream. Have some respect, guy. Join last minute. Try and pick off all these players that aren't ready, including me, myself.
Yeah. He's giving you more time to research.
Yeah, he's probably just doing his research right now.
Yeah.
No, he's giving you time to do research.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He's helping you out. So, all right, we got a few teams with 2 running backs right away through the first 3 picks. We got team 2, team 7. Will, we talk about hero running back an awful lot, and you start out with a running back here. And by hero running back, you basically got, a stud running back with your first pick, and then you can really bang the other ones. And it's kind of a deep pool when it gets to that next tier or a couple tiers down of running backs. Are you thinking hero running back tonight, or just taking obviously what the best player is, but not thinking that way?
Greg, depending on what this guy does, it might be a complete mix-up right now. I'll tell you here in a second.
All right. Sounds good. We got David Martino's in the studio. David, I just can't hook up with your camera or your microphone, but once you do that, I'll add you to the studio here. We'd love to have you join us. But it says you're not connected with the microphone or camera. All right. Will, you are on the clock here.
I am on the clock, and, man, I think there's a teardrop with these receivers, so I'm going to do it. I like this guy. I think anyone can like this guy. He just separates himself. He's a good value.
There you go. All right.
Lamar Jackson.
I think it's really hard when you go this approach sometimes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You get the elite tight end, elite quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get some luck with my wideout, so we'll see what happens.
Yes, we don't even remember when we did a live stream. We took the tight end high, and I was like, he felt like he was hamstrung the whole game or the whole draft. So, but yeah, you got some work to do, but you got the top tight end and possibly the type quarterback and possibly the top running back. So nothing wrong with that start. I know we talked about this, Zach, but the common denominator at Team 1 with Chase is throwing Burrow in there. 40% of online championships have that stack right now. What's your thoughts on doing
40%
that?
have Chase and Burrow?
Yes.
I remember when the only thing I've watched is when Gecko came on, and I was going to take Breece Hall there, so that makes my decision a little bit tougher. And he's like, yeah, the stacking the quarterback works, but only if you get the quarterback late. But I talk to my friend Mike Sand all the time. He's huge on stacking, and I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a football guy, but I don't get the stacks. I know that you want to. I understand the logic, but like just because Chase has a good game doesn't mean Burrow or has a good game and vice versa. Like I guess the math makes sense, but the logic I don't really follow completely.
Yeah.
What should I do here?
I don't know, but you got 20 seconds to do it. Then you got another one after that too.
Yeah.
Breece Hall would look good there.
But yeah, he sniped me on that.
Team 3 starts out with 3 running backs. All right,
I'm new to this, so I'm gonna fuck shit. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess shit up here.
There you go.
I'll only swear once. So there we go.
Still got time for that stack.
Yes, you do. You got 45 seconds.
Yeah, still got time for it. No, I mean, the stacks have worked for the overall championship. So, I mean, that's why people have seen it. I mean, Alan Diggs, what was that, 2021, I think it was. Alan Diggs for sure. Chase Burrow, 2022, I believe it was. Mahomes, Kelsey. Will, did you have a stack on your championship team?
Greg, I only had a stack for 1 week, and ironically, it was the week 15 when Hurts had a flu, and it was the McCaffrey-Purdy stack.
Oh, really?
because Purdy got 36 in the desert, and McCaffrey got 32. And the 2 of the touchdowns were receiving touchdowns.
Wow, nice. All right.
So.
All right, David, I see you in the studio. So when you get yourself, there you go. Let me see if I can add you. Let's see if we can get 4 on here. We can.
So I didn't cheat to the stack there. I don't know if you noticed that.
We noticed that you didn't do it. David Martino is with us, another great NFFC veteran. David, how you doing tonight?
Good. What's going on, boys?
Hey, we're having some fun.
Welcome, David.
Hey,
All right,
guys.
what team number are you?
I am 7.
All right. Interesting start there with McCaffrey. All right, talk about McCaffrey because Zach thinks he gets hurt too much. He's not taking him. What are your thoughts?
I'm going to take the gamble because they have the easiest schedule in the league, and the guy can actually have 2,500 scrimmage yards, I think. I mean, the guy, if he stays healthy, he could be unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I figured let me give it a shot.
Absolutely. All right, talk about Chase Brown because he is on the rise, right? I mean, this is a guy who was going at 24 an awful lot of times, teaming up with Jamar Chase. No longer. I mean, I saw him go 14 the other night during a live stream. You got him here right at 18.
Yeah, I love the offense. He saw a lot of touches last year. I think he hasn't peaked yet. I think he could be a, top 5 running back, I guess, in the league if this works out.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured let me give it a shot.
I think it was 86% snap share or snaps he had last year in that offense. That is a good offense. That's what you want. Someone who doesn't come off the field, right? So
yeah,
away we go. All right, we'll let Will make this pick. Zach, you did take an awful lot of time on the Pickens Metcalf. Happy with those, or what are your thoughts on those two guys?
Yeah, I was just getting you guys some airtime because
that first one you were struggling.
So, yeah, no, I don't know. Well, I knew I was taking Pickens. I just didn't want to take him in the 3rd round. I just wanted to make it seem a little bit better to take him in the 4th. I knew I was always taking him, but it was more of a choice of who I was going to take after that. I wanted to take Breece Hall, but team 2 wasn't very nice to me.
3 running backs in a row. David, do you start out with hero running back? Do you like the 2 running backs? What's your thought this year? It's tough to get elite running backs this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, I kind of change it up.
Mm-hmm.
This is my 8th Rotowire draft.
Okay.
So I've done different things with different drafts.
Yeah.
So this particular one, I figured let me do this. And I was one of those guys that you were talking before that had the Chase Brown, the Chase Jamar Chase and Burrow. Yeah. So I do have a team that has that.
Yeah. Nice.
So, you're not going to see that anymore.
No, I don't think we're going to see that anymore. That's for sure. So, all right, Will, you have your wide receiver 1. He hasn't played it down in the NFL yet, but people are sure raving about him at camp. That's for sure. Ted McMillan.
Well, I'm one of those people, and Greg, I honestly could see him moving up later in August to this range.
Yeah.
We'll see, of course, what he looks like in preseason if he plays any, but the kid just looks magnificent. And hopefully Canales can just hone in with Bryce Young to make him more efficient. So,
all right. Sounds good. David, you took DJ Moore. Tyreek Hill. I mean, Tyreek Hill has an awful lot of room to improve, right? This is a guy going in the first round. I mean, this is a guy who came into camp. It looks like he's serious this year of playing. I like that pick an awful lot in the 3rd round. What are your thoughts there?
It's all going to come down to his health in my opinion. Tyreek, he's explosive. He can go the distance at any point in time. Yeah. So I just see it as a big upside pick, a former 1st rounder going in the 3rd round with a healthy Tua. Maybe it works out again. Maybe he'll make it to the 1st round again next year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's all on Tua. Yeah.
Maybe he'll be in prison too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think you could say that with anybody.
Exactly.
There's a lot of them.
You can say that about anybody.
That's actually the first thing that I did when I prepared for this. I did Chat GPT and I said, which NFL players have been arrested in the last year?
You should have done. Did you do suspension too?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that would tie in. But Xavier Worthy had been arrested, but I guess he seems okay. Like people seem not worried about him because I think that was he got off of that. I think he was fine about that.
You're not getting any information from any of your competitors.
Well, he's already drafted. So we can talk. Are we allowed to talk about arrests after they've been drafted? We shouldn't talk about pending arrests before they're drafted.
That's fair.
All right, let's see. So we still only have 3 quarterbacks drafted, which we've been seeing the top 5 going. Certainly by this point in the past. That's the one we're talking about.
What are y'all thoughts about him?
Well, I mean, it depends how many games you think he's going to get suspended, right?
Yeah.
And I think today with the 3 that was given, I mean, he's getting more than that, right?
I think it's going to be at least 4.
Yeah, I think if Addison gets 3 and his was more dangerous, I think it's got to be more than 3.
That just makes the Worthy pick that much better, right?
Yeah, we'll see. But, Rice, the interesting thing is Rice is not falling all that much. I mean, here's at 48. Let me just see I thought his average draft position was in that area over the last 2 weeks. Well, yeah, he's right. He's gone as low as 58, but as high as 28 in the last 2 weeks. This has all come down, in the last week. So he's been going right in the 48 range for sure.
Ooh, Travion.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that pick? I mean, there's still Ramondre, but I mean, Ramondre's a nobody, right? He's just a guy. He's a jag. But
you are on deck.
Is Travion that? Does he justify that early of a draft pick?
The Team 11 he does. And, there's been a lot of good talk coming out of camp, obviously, right? And so I think Ramondre, yes, he's still there. And, yes, they're going to use 2 backs. But Henderson could take it to the house on any screen pass, any carry. So there's a lot of upside with he's got 2 running backs. Team 11's going for the young squad here. He's got a lot of upside, obviously, with Jamison Williams, Hampton, Henderson. I think it's an interesting build. Team 10 kind of got the hero running back with his 2nd round pick there with Achan. And then he's going with 4 wide receivers there. There's the 5 quarterbacks we were talking about. Daniels has kind of fallen, I think, in recent weeks. He seemed like he was a lot closer to the Allen, and even in auctions. I think he went for 19 the other night, and these other guys are going for 23 or 22. So a little bit of a separation there between Daniels and Jackson and Allen in recent weeks. David, what's your thoughts on stacking the QB and wide receiver? You've been doing this an awful long time. I don't know if you do it a lot or not.
I never really used to. I've started to do it more this year. I mean, it worked for Mark, right?
Yeah.
So I figured give it a shot on a few teams.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it works out. I have a few stacks. I have a Baltimore stack. I think I have an Eagles stack. I have a Bengals stack.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done it a few times for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, Mark's stack didn't look like much until week 17, right? That was Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans. And he went from 46th place to 1st to win $250,000 because those 2 guys just went off on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And, that week 17 is such an interesting week with Christmas there because didn't they have games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? So it's a 5-day week 17 with so much money on the line. So pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But that stack definitely worked and did lead to $250,000. All right, Will, let's talk about this build here. We got 1 wide receiver through 5 rounds.
So ironically, 2 years ago, this was the same exact way, Greg.
I'm
not trying to repeat history. It was
superstitious.
Yeah. Well, it was 3 running backs actually, and then I had Hurts. So I don't know. We'll see what pans out. The guy in front of me sniped me with Waddle. So
All right. Sounds good. So we are looking at any stacks here. We do have teammates got the Hertz, AJ Brown. I'm sure he's happy with that. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Team 9. Nothing yet for the other 3 quarterbacks, but still time to team up if they want to. But again, I always just look at the stacks because it seems like more people do it. I think the Hertz Brown one is a pretty popular one as well. I don't know if anybody saw Dan Hendry's article on footballguys.com, but it was a really, really good article where he talked about the stacks, and that's where I got that 39.2% stacks of Chase and Burrow so far. Lamar has got 3 stacks in the top 10. Andrews included, Zay Flowers, and Rashad Bateman. The Lamar Jackson, Rashad Bateman is also like at 37% of stacks. So if you get a chance, check out that Dan Hendry article he's got on his Twitter account, and it's also on footballguys.com, but really, really good. All right, Zach, that's a boring pick with James Conner. He's all reliable, but he sure gets the job done. Yeah.
I'll make a not boring pick here.
Okay. There you go. That's a guy on the rise, without a doubt. Again, just talked about him on Monday's show on Sirius XM. I mean, Godwin was going like a spot before him, a couple spots before him. Not last week for sure. I mean, certainly not.
Godwin's toast, right?
Well, he had a second ankle surgery, right? And so they think he's going to be ready for the start of the season, but it was a gruesome ankle injury, and then he had a second surgery since then.
Yeah.
So Ibuka is definitely on the rise at 61 for sure. Let me see where his ADP is here this last 2 weeks.
Where was he going?
Yeah, 69. So over the last 2 weeks, he's gone as high as 60. You got him at 61. So that's where he's moving on up, no doubt. All right, interesting.
Yeah, you gotta reach on some picks at the one spot on the turn. These guys aren't coming back. So
yeah, absolutely. And again, you want to reach on guys that are high upside. That's why I said the Connor one was boring, but you got your RB2, and he's a guy who's been phenomenal when healthy with these guys. Now, he even says he's going to be splitting a little more time in the backfield, but everybody's splitting time in the backfield. Just depends what that percentage is, right? So, no, I like the start. I think you're off to a good start here. I was just saying about Team 2, it's an interesting build. I mean, not many start with the 3 running backs, but when you do, then you better pound those yellow stickers in a row. And I think he does have some upside with Worthy, obviously, with Rashee Rice being out for probably 4 games or more. Odunze, good reports in camp, and Ricky Pearsall certainly looking good, again, if he can stay healthy. He's a little banged up in camp as well. All right, Will. I'm thinking yellow sticker here, man.
Oh, it's definitely going to be.
Hey, no help. Come on.
I'll tell you what, it was going to be the guy that just got picked.
You sniped twice, huh?
Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I pray to God that Joe Flacco is starting off the season. Please.
We're starting tomorrow, Thursday night, or whenever the Browns play.
That's fine. It's not Joe Flacco. He's sitting the bench. He's getting his arm ready. That's all I need to know.
Yep. I would think Flacco would be the starter, especially with some of the injuries they've had already. I don't think they could throw out these rookies that are not getting as much camp time, and Shadur's not getting all the snaps either with everybody. Well, they got 5 quarterbacks right now, so I think Flacco's starting out. So
you know what I love on these streams? It's like, oh, I got sniped.
On deck.
It's every round, like I got sniped. Oh, I was going to take this guy. It's because everyone's just following the same ADP. It's a snake draft. It's the same draft every time. Oh, of course you got sniped. Of course you're sniped because everyone's doing the same thing.
Well, kind of. I mean, again, Travis Hunter's moving on up. Does he go in the 5th round? Yes, we've seen him go in the 5th round. Does he go later in the 6th round? Yes, we've seen that. So, I mean, a guy like him certainly has variance on where he's going. I think there's a lot of different opinions on Travis Hunter. Pearsall would be the same thing. Egbuka, I'm sure people behind you said I got sniped because they want him. He's gone later. So, yeah. But, I mean, as we've been doing these live streams, and Will, you've been doing these on Tuesday nights with me, we're seeing differences. I mean, it's half a round, right? It's 8 picks. There's certainly movement going on with these guys.
And Greg, just the simplest point that every draft's different.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because guys are building them a lot different. And like I say, you look at Team 2, it's different. What you're doing, Will, is definitely different.
I'm not going to do it every time, Greg.
Well, if you need to, remember there's always 3-packs, 6-packs, and 9-packs available. Everybody, just go to playnffc.com, pull down the special packages, and boy, do you save a lot of money when you spend a lot of money with us. Right, Dave? Isn't that a good advertising slogan?
That was great. Perfect.
Dave, are you going to New York City?
I am. I have a bunch of drafts. I'm doing a 1600 auction.
Okay.
I'm doing a prime time. I'm doing an online.
Yep. There you go.
So I'm doing it all in one day, though. So I'll be at the GST with my buddy Chris Vaccaro.
Yeah.
And Joe DeGalbo. So it should be a blast. Can't wait to see Tom and the guys. So it should be. Is your brother coming out?
He's going to be in Las Vegas. If you're coming to Las Vegas, he's going to be out there this year.
Yeah, I'll be in Vegas also.
Perfect. How about Sunday at the Westgate? You going to stick around or not?
No, I think I'm coming with my wife, so
okay.
we're gonna stick around. We'll be at the Thursday night event.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a bunch of drafts, and then we're heading out. Is there anything going on for Friday?
Nothing official. I'm sure guys will go down back to the sports book though. But no, we don't have anything going because we do have some drafts during that time. But
yeah.
No,
I think I'm in one of them.
I think the GST and Will's going to be there as well, so you guys will see each other. But I think that has the potential to be an epic New York time. I told Billy I know he's going to have a hangover on Friday morning and Saturday morning. I think.
Yeah, so, New York is always a good time. That you guys do a great job in both Vegas and New York. So. It's a lot of fun.
It's nice to be able to do this though at GST because we just weren't able to do it anymore in Manhattan. It just didn't make economical sense, and so Chris doing this, I think, is going to be really good. So
very, very appreciate Chris a lot.
Yep. It's going to be great. So we got all food and all drink paid for already. So help yourselves on Friday, and it's going to be a great time. So David, I want to talk about your build here. So again, 2 running backs to start out, but bang those wide receivers, right?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me just make this pick.
No, don't let him think about this. Answer the question.
Oh, he goes with the homer. Tyrone Tracy of his Giants.
That's my Giants. Well, I mean, with that pick, I don't know what's going on with Scatterboo.
Yeah,
I think he's going to get a majority of the touches. So, I think it's time to start moving him up in these drafts.
Yeah. It was interesting. Well, they're kind of like thunder and lightning, I guess, right? But I don't know if Thunder can stay healthy or not. So
yeah.
We did see pretty good from Tracy last year, but he's just not built to be a 300 touches type of back, I don't think.
Yeah, for sure.
I always say this round 6 and 7 is very interesting with the running backs. I mean, you can make a case for all these guys. Pacheco has certainly looked very good. DeAndre Swift should have the load there. Harvey certainly was going a lot earlier before the signing. David Montgomery, if he stays healthy. Aaron Jones is interesting there. I like Caleb Johnson an awful lot. We don't know what's going to happen with Joe Mixon. That's an interesting pick in round 7 with the injury. Tony Pollard has good potential there. So I think round 6 and 7 are real interesting rounds. Some of the rookies start going like Harvey and others start going in here. So pretty interesting.
Well, Greg, I'm going to get your Green Bay hype.
Uh-oh. Which one?
Oh, I don't feel great about this one, but.
Well, I asked that because, again, I talked about this on Monday. Golden has been going ahead of him this weekend.
I know.
And it's interesting. Like Golden even went ahead of him in the auction. He went for 8. Reed went for 7. I said I think Reed's going to lead the team in receptions. I don't know about receiving yards, but I certainly think he's going to lead in receptions. I think they're going to find a way to use him better this year. Again, I think a lot of that falls on LaFleur last year.
Well, for the love of God, for this team, I hope you're right.
If he's a good wide receiver 3, then your draft started out pretty good, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right. David, you are a Giants fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Were you at that opener last year at the Westgate when they just stunk the joint up against the Vikings?
Yes, I was.
That was you and your son there, right?
Yep. That's right.
First of all, they wore those stupid throwback uniforms, and then they played like they're in the 1930s.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was terrible. It was terrible. All right,
What are
Josh.
these guys doing?
What are you
Geller's
doing?
taking Chris Godwin. He's dead. That's basically taking like a picture, like getting a second opinion from Ella Trosh in baseball. Like, come on, Geller knows better than that. So he's throwing this draft.
One time, baby.
One time.
Yep.
It's probably like maybe he's talking about the number of catches he's going to have this year.
It's his fifth wide receiver. It's his fifth wide receiver. He's in good shape.
Yeah, he's very, very healthy. And Josh Downs. Okay, so you don't take Pittman.
Boy, you have really milked the clock in this draft. This is a live stream, you know.
I'm never going to get invited back. I have to milk this. I'll take Pittman.
You just said nobody's taking Pittman because of Downs is moving on up.
Yeah, I'll take Pittman.
Okay.
And then what else is left around here?
Not much. All right, that's your fifth wide receiver now.
Yeah, I'm not going to take another one of them.
All right.
Oh, Joe Mixon looks like a good pick.
Oh, he's gone.
I really hope somebody doesn't take Joe Mixon because I'm going to hopefully get him on the next turn.
He's gone. He's gone already. Team 10.
Oh, somebody took Mixon already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was joking. I don't want him.
You can't have him. He's gone.
Good. Let him.
Oh,
All right.
breaking news from Derek. I liked it. All right.
We're going to go with the good B. Robinson, not Bijan. We'll go with the good one.
Chargers signed. That's good stuff, Derek. I didn't see that, so I like it. All right. Brian Robinson. That's another boring pick. I thought you were going to like this show up, you said tonight.
I'm trying to. I thought that was I thought that was such a bad pick. It wasn't boring.
Yeah, it's possible. We'll see if the comments come. Stream in here.
That's not boring.
Yeah. Okay. We'll move on to the next contestants. Thank you very much. All right. Well, you can do better than that, right?
I hope so.
Okay. That's it. Well, you guys are boring. Back to Dave.
We'll see. Well, I got a good one, and we'll see if it's good.
A good one. No, Godwin's gone already.
Well, I know that. Well, it's not God. So
there goes Matthew Golden. All right. See, that's what I was saying. They've been going real close to each other lately, but on Sunday it seemed like Golden went ahead of Reed on the ones that I was looking at. So Golden's getting some love, no doubt about it. I think Reed. I would pick Reed ahead of Golden myself, and I'm not just saying that because Will picked him. I think there's a lot to like about Golden, but Reed in his third year in this offense with Love, I think he's got good potential.
I do think they're going to pass more this year,
Yes.
especially in a tough division that they're in, and Love is now healthy.
Yes.
So
they had a scrimmage at Lambeau Field on Saturday. It's called Family Night. And the defense just dominated the offense. The offense did not look good. I don't know what that means, but I'm just saying.
Well, here's another guy, and this might be a little bit more exciting, Greg, just because of his teammate's injury.
Yeah, that's more exciting. See, that's more exciting right there. Lots of upside, second-year guy. All right, there's Jordan Addison, got a 3-game suspension today. Goes to Team 5 as his fourth wide receiver.
I thought about
Team 5 filled this criminal spot. He's filled his like arrest spot.
Yeah,
sort of like utility. You can only get one like person that's been arrested. I still have my spot open.
You have your spot open.
Yeah.
I did think about Addison.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna poo-poo Jaden Reed too much, but yeah.
No, I mean, let's say he sits out 3 games. I mean, you can weather that. That's for sure. And he looked so good last year, and I think he's going to continue to look good. So certainly an 8th rounder. There's a lot of value there. We'll watch all week to see where his ADP goes. I don't know if I could find him on the ADP. So, right here, 73 is his ADP the last 2 weeks before this was. So You'd think it was baked in. It really wasn't, though, because he went 89th overall here when his ADP was 73rd. So with the 3 games, I'm surprised that really wasn't baked into more of his ADPs. David grabbing another, and there you got Jordan Mason, and it really sounds like it could be a 50-50 backfield with Jones. Jones goes almost 2 rounds earlier than that. Dave, what's your thoughts on the Vikings backfield?
I mean, I love the Vikings offense. They have a lot of playmakers. Jones gets injured a few games every year lately, so I figure, if they're in a 50-50 split and Jones gets hurt, it could be a really great spot for Mason.
Yep, I think so too. I like Mason. I liked him last year, but he just could not stay healthy. I mean, he had every opportunity to just kill it last year. Just couldn't stay healthy. All right, Kelsey goes ahead of Mark Andrews.
Did Aaron Jones miss any games last year?
I don't think he did. Not full games, I don't think.
Okay, so let's try and get the correct information out here.
Yeah, no, I mean, but he is banged up. He is banged up an awful lot.
Okay.
I mean, he certainly had hamstring injuries with Green Bay, no doubt.
He played every game last year.
But I think he did. Yep. All right, we got Prescott is not a stack there to Team 10. Still has time to take a backup stack if he wants.
Is Duke Bavarios in this draft?
I don't know if he is.
No, I'm just kidding. He's not. He always.
He's in every draft. That guy's in every draft.
He's not in every draft.
Oh my God! I did a draft last night. He was in it. I did a draft last week. He was in it. Every time he's in every draft.
I remember from last year. He takes the same players every time too.
Yeah.
He does.
He's a great guy. So I mean,
he should be in this live stream with us then tonight. Where the hell
Sure,
is he?
he's a great guy. Didn't say anything bad about him.
no, I know.
He takes the same guys every time.
I know. I got you.
I haven't done this is my first draft, but I know from last year I played a whole bunch of drafts, and no, he's a good player.
All right, there's a potential hookup or stack Mahomes Rice to Team 12, even though he's got Daniels as his quarterback. That's a interesting backup QB, and hey, I could see some weeks when he starts Mahomes and Rice, no doubt about it. So interesting there. Team 11 not going with quarterbacks right now. All right, and tonight we'll just go through like round 10, 11. Personally, I like to just show the first half of the draft, get everybody up to speed on how this looks. We got another live stream tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern with John Fish and Eric Albright. It's a gladiator.
Let's go.
Zach, you might not know what a gladiator is. We try to get this going in football, but you just draft 14 starters, and then that's it, right? And all 14 score for 17 weeks.
But 2 quarterbacks, right? I haven't done one of those yet.
But 2 quarterbacks, yeah. It's not a super flex because you can only grab 2 quarterbacks. Only 24 quarterbacks go, right? So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, $50, starting out with a $7,500 grand prize, $200 for first in the league, pay the top 3. So yeah, it's a cool format, and we're trying to push that to get going. So I got a live stream tonight at 10 o'clock. So
cool.
If you're looking for easy prep, that's an easy one for sure. All right, we still have 7 quarterbacks and 6 teams without one because Team 12's got 2 of them. So interesting.
Well,
I have no comment.
if Team 8 doesn't take one, I will take one.
Okay.
And I doubt he will because he has Hurts.
Yeah, I would doubt too. So, all right.
But you never know.
What do you guys think about that? Team 12 taking Daniels and Mahomes in the first 9 picks.
What was that? What was that, Zach?
Two quarterbacks in the first 9 picks. Is that good value, or is that just optimal, or no?
I think you're hurting your lineup.
You are up.
Yeah.
There's a good one. Baker. I mean, Baker has been going after Mahomes. So sometimes before Mahomes, right? He is the 7th quarterback. So, yeah, the Prescott one got jumped there, I think, ahead of those 2 guys. But That's good value, Dave. Definitely. And no hookup though. No stack.
I
No
mean,
big deal.
I'm worried because he lost his offensive coordinator, but
Mhm.
you know, we'll see what happens.
Yep. No, I mean, you want shares of that offense, I think. I think you want shares of the Cincinnati offense, right? There's certain offenses you want some shares of. So, and I think Baker is certainly one of them. So, interesting. Purdy goes right after that to team 6. So, just like that, we've got ourselves 9 quarterbacks for 8 teams, 4 without a quarterback.
I mean, I think the quarterback room is so deep this year.
Right.
But, in this particular event where it's 6 points for passing or rushing, quarterback is so important, in my opinion.
Yep. Absolutely, Nick. NFFC has always been 6 points per passing TD. I don't know if anybody else is 6 points. I think we're the only one that is in the high stakes space. But we've always been 6 points, and we'll keep that way. It's a little difference maker. Yes, you want a good quarterback. It does kind of elevate the quarterbacks, but I mean, every quarterbacks get 6 per passing touchdown, right? So the running quarterbacks still have a lot of value because of what they can generate with their legs. So
Yeah.
Provided
I love that Lamar Jackson late 3rd round pick. I mean, I think that it's a great pick. I think I got him there yesterday.
Scatterville for Geller.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's going to take it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Knicks.
I love Lamar late 3rd. I just wish I got a wideout in the 1st round, but I got more drafts to do, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, if you had a wide receiver there, then you'd be looking at round 5 and you'd say, "Man, I wish I had a running back," right?
Well, I'm fine with Barkley. I'm talking about Bowers.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, round 2. Okay, there you go. Heck, he's going to put up wide receiver numbers. Stop complaining about your draft right now. We're not listening anymore.
I got you, Greg.
All right, hey, what are your thoughts about Javonte Williams, who took him? This Jaden Blue looks pretty good right now, too.
So on one of these live streams, I alluded when I picked CD, I think it's going to be pass funneled through him and Pickens.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't want to. This is just a first draft. I haven't gotten Judy, I haven't gotten Bowers, and now I got Javonte. Let's go. Let's just run it.
Okay, I like it.
So Greg, I don't know if you know, but Vaccaro is pick 2.
I do not know. That's a nice build.
Yeah, he's going running wide receiver heavy.
3
now.
and 6. I like it.
I love the Luther Burden pick in the 9th.
Forget it. I like the Matthew Golden pick in the 8th. Come on. You're not going to see me say anything good about a bear. All right. Buy Chris a drink out there for me out there. All right. Put it on my tab. All right. All right. Zach, falling in love with Browns in round 9?
Yeah, I said I would never do that.
Oh,
I came into this draft saying I would never draft a Cleveland Brown, but
yeah.
What's going on?
You're just practicing. And to start round 10. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
So I have Olave. So what do you think of this offense, the New Orleans offense? Like, let's talk here.
We all 3 have a New Orleans share.
It's
I think
scary.
I think, David, you got to lay down on the couch if you're going to talk about that to me. I'll be your psychologist, and you lay down on the couch, all right?
Yeah.
I mean, who's the quarterback, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I think this rookie Shuck probably would have the most upside on that offense, right? I just can't believe this Rattler guy. I mean, from what you saw last year, he just had no patience in the pocket, likes to run.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be scared if that's their starting quarterback in week 1. That's what I would say. There's a good pick. I like Trey Harris. I think he's going to move on up too.
I think it all depends on what happens on another receiver that hasn't been signed yet.
Yeah. Well, they just said he signed him, so he's with.
Oh, that I didn't know. So
Just
don't
sign.
say anything. Don't say anything.
I won't say anything.
I can look it up. But
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference, I think, no doubt.
It does.
But
I like his game.
yeah, different receiver for sure. All right, so teams 1, 2, and
You
balked on quarterbacks there, so we don't need any. They're all the same at this point. And so we got 1, 2, and 11 that do not have quarterbacks at this point. All right,
I saw the news.
there you go.
All right.
I'm one of those players that doesn't have a quarterback.
Yes, you are. We may stay until you pick one, but probably not.
I should have taken Burrow in round 4, right?
Well,
Like, why'd you take DK Metcalf? Should have taken Burrow.
40%. You'd be with the 40% if you did.
I'd be with the sheep.
Yeah. All right. So, Zach, what's your thoughts? You haven't been doing football. This is your first one. We're going to stick around for
No,
another
it's my
round
first
or
football
two.
job,
What are your
but-
thoughts?
but
No, I know.
I do think
What are your
that
thoughts?
my thoughts are, I think the running back is where you need to target early, and I think there's a nice little sweet spot for the receivers, like in 4, 5, 6. I think you wait on quarterback. I think quarterback's super deep. I'm still very comfortable waiting. Still, there's a lot of them left, yeah, like I'm not super comfortable with the pool of receivers like later on, so I'd rather just overload on receivers first and then just grab a couple. I think this is the sweet spot for some running back upside here. So I think running back is like rounds 1 and 2, 3, and then again like now.
Yeah.
That's where I see the pockets of value.
Well, Will, I don't think you would disagree that getting a running back feels like it's a good thing to get early in the NFFC, right? At least one, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And David, you took 2 right away, so you're kind of feeling like that tier of top 10 or 11 seems like they could be difference makers for teams this year.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
And like Zach said, there's pockets of receivers that are coming in that middle area that could pop. There's guys that could definitely pop.
Yeah. All right, Zach, let me ask you one more. Now that you're seeing kind of the board, you get to do KDS. What positions are you seeing that, like you say, I could get a running back, but then plenty of wide receivers after that? What's standing out for the draft board right now, position wise?
I'd like where I want to be in KDS.
Yeah.
I'd like to be team 10 and 11.
Yeah.
However, I would hate to be team 10 because of the draft. But like, if I could redo the 10 slot, I would probably pick team like slot 10.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
with,
Back
you
in the
just, you
draft.
just took somebody that's not going to play all year in Judkins. Like that's just like wasted pick. And Mixon, couldn't hate it more. That team, but just
Double bet.
David, where are you looking at KDS right now? Now that you've done so many.
I kind of feel I like the middle, but let me tell you that the first 3 picks have the ability to just explode.
Yeah.
And just give you so much value that I don't even set KDS anymore. I think I think I just leave it at 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I just leave it the way it is. And like today I left it, or maybe I put in 4. I think I put in 4 today, and I still got 7. I think I did 4, 3, 2, 1 because I like the first 4 picks. I would have taken Lamb probably at 4.
Okay.
So I would have went 4, 3, 2, 1. But again, now it's going to be where I don't have players. I want to mix it up a little bit.
Right.
But I do like the top 4.
Okay.
I do like the top 4.
Well, last one for you. What is KDS looking like for you? Forget about you're trying to mix up players, get different shares. What feels like a nice soft spot or sweet spot for you?
I think 10.
You are up.
Either 10 or I do like 3 because you do have a chance at, I mean, probably not Jamar, but you have a chance at Bijan. If you want him, probably going to get Gibbs. So,
yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. Team 11, not with a quarterback yet. Took Scatterbo in round 10. And then Ingram went upside there. Stephon Diggs has been moving on up. I talked about him on Monday. He's looking good, even after coming off the ACL, but he goes to start the 7th round there, so it's 74. He's definitely been moving up. Stephon Diggs is one to keep an eye on. Again, 1, 2, and 11 without any quarterbacks. Got a couple of teams now taking 2 quarterbacks, being teams 10 and 12. Yes, Junkins goes in round 10. We don't know what's going to happen there. First of all, he's not even signed, so he's not practicing. That's, to me, it's a shame. I mean, obviously, it's a shame what happened, but that kid had a lot of upside. Loved him at Ohio State, so certainly a shame. I do like your pick there, David, Jake Ferguson. I mean, I think he's going to get a lot of targets this year. Former Badger, of course, but man, he's got some great potential in that offense. They're going to throw the ball an awful lot this year. So
yeah, but you have to, they also have, Pickens and they're definitely not going to be able. I'm worried about their running game. So yeah, I agree that they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. So it all depends what happens with the running game. But between Lamb and Pickens, they're already going to get their share, and then Ferguson's a close third.
Yeah, absolutely. But Dak does throw a lot in the red zone. I mean, he really does, and he looks for Ferguson in the red zone. So I think he's going to get his shares, and I think he'll get some touchdowns. I like Ferguson as that way, out of the top 10 tight ends. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, when Dak had Schultz, they would throw. The tight end, the tight end works in that offense for sure.
Yep, absolutely. Sounds good. All right. Again, everyone, it's playnffc.com. This is the Rotowire Online Championship. We have them every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 11:55 midnight owls. We've been selling some 2 p.m. matinees as well. This weekend, we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11:55s on Saturday and Sunday that filled. So we're really in a good shape right now with the Rotowire Online Championship. Let's just keep filling these up. I'll do another live stream next week. In fact, Chris Vaccaro, I'm doing a live stream with Chris Vaccaro on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to probably close out next week with a online auction championship. I'm going to announce it, I think, tomorrow. Might be next Thursday, but I think, and Zach, you like auctions, but I think we got to show the auction room, auction board, walk people through the auction, because I think our software is just the best for auctions, online auctions. And so that's going to be next Thursday. I'll announce that tomorrow. Got an NFFC veteran who's agreed to join me on that live stream as well. So we'll get with Zach's 2 picks here, and then we'll probably call it a night.
That's next Thursday?
Next Thursday, we're going to do the online auction championship live stream, yes.
Ooh, I wanted to, I started late in football, and I said to myself, this is a good opportunity to stay out of that guy's draft so we could talk fab and stuff like that, but pretty tempting. I know who you're having on. So.
Oh, do you? Okay, well, very good. Very good.
So I kind of wanted to stay out of his drafts, but it's
you're more than welcome to stay out of his auction. That's fine. We're going to fill that baby up in no time. I'm sure of that.
All right.
Now, the online auction championship is really doing well. And again, we have a $15,000 grand prize for that. There you go. Team 2 takes a quarterback. So let's see if Zach takes one. Team 1, Team 11 without any quarterbacks right now. He did not team up Murray with anybody. Next, nobody. Not a lot of stacks in this one, to be truthful. Allen's not a stack anywhere. Purdy and George Kittle is a stack.
Beautiful stack.
Yeah. Baker's not with David, so Hurts, Brown, yes. Higgins, Burrow. All right. Nick Chubb. I guess it's not a boring pick because.
Is it?
No, I think it's not.
Picks are boring, Greg.
No, I don't think it. I said it's not, kind of borderline boring, but we'll see what happens.
What wouldn't be a boring pick? Give me something that's not boring.
Well, I mean,
come
on. A rookie. Rookies are always, like Ibuku is not a boring pick. Are you taking a quarterback here?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. Would it be
We'll
good
have
for the
to-
show if I took a quarterback?
I'm still ending the show. I can't stick around long enough to see you take a quarterback. So
Yeah,
I got another live stream at 10 o'clock. So I got to go have a beer first.
I don't even think I need a quarterback.
No, you probably don't. Not in 6-point per passing scoring. No way.
I take two old guys. This is like taking like Paul Goldschmidt and like Nolan Arenado. Just going to be
All right.
crap.
We're going to end the stream with Zach needs more practice. All right. And this was the reason to get him in here so that he get a little taste of it. And then he's going to get crazy, but he's got to manage baseball. But no, thanks to all of you guys for joining me tonight. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun to have multiple guys on here, seeing all your picks, learning your strategies and stuff. David, thank you very much for joining us. And man, have fun in New York City. And my brother and I will see you out in Las Vegas. We'll buy the first beer for you. All right.
Take care, guys.
All right, sounds good. We'll also have fun in New York if we don't see you on another live stream before. And Zach, thank you very much for joining me tonight. It was a lot of fun, and best of luck in baseball as well, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, everyone. Again, play NFFC.com, Rotowire Online Championship. Join me at 10 o'clock Eastern, Gladiator Championship with John Fish and Eric Albright. See you later, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for joining us on the High Stakes Fantasy Network podcast. To get in the game, go to playnfc.com.